This is A-Game. Fast acting, long lasting, with no side effects.
Hey all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly values, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I'm your host, femininity coach, and author of The Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. So, we going back in with women, Black women being the new men, and they're gonna constantly keep saying we don't need men. And one of the reasons that I'm finding that they keep saying they don't need men is because they have no idea what men do. They don't know who men are. They don't know what men do. No idea. And so I have a clip to share with you guys. Again, it's going to be a little bit of language. The lady is not as vulgar necessarily, but I do believe she says a couple of profanity words. She's real loud and boisterous. You're going to see it. And I really want to sort of dissect this clip. So let me show it to you, and then we're going to come back and cook. So give me 2 seconds. Let me show, and here we go.
All right. Okay, let's focus.
What do you want a woman to depend on you for?
To provide.
Provide what?
Emotional support.
Emotional
protection.
Emotional. You say all women are stupid. Half the time you're talking about women are stupid. You don't respect them. How the can we depend on you for anything emotional? Tell me.
Do you want me to answer the question?
No.
Or do you want to argue?
Go.
Because this is one of the problems
Go.
of independent woman.
Tell me.
Tell me. You heard trauma out on the table.
Trauma.
And somebody
Common.
let him go.
Go ahead.
You help a woman get through life. A woman needs a man to help lead her.
Give me an example of how you would help me get through life.
There you go.
By listening to you.
Whoa.
You know what?
I'm myself, bro. That's on me out.
Okay.
All right.
So she was unnecessarily aggressive in that conversation. But this just goes to show the type of mentality that Black women by and large have. And this is why they continue to be unworthy of husbands. They continue to be unworthy to be chosen as wives. They continue to be worthy only of the transaction. And even that, in my opinion, my personal opinion, they are not really worthy of that. These are individuals that aren't quite worth the smash and dash, the pump and dump. You know what I'm saying? They're not quite worth that because of the type of mentality that they have. And it's a vicious cycle because they get that mentality from being pumped and dumped, but then they aren't able to transition over into women who are worthy to be wives because they don't understand what men do. They refuse to listen to men when men explain what men do. And so therefore they are always at a loss as to what they as women are supposed to do. Because she's saying you want a woman to depend on you for what? That should be obvious. And when he said provide, what do you want to provide? And he said emotion, like emotional support. And I'm glad that he didn't just stick to money, even though, you know what I mean, it was a short clip, so I don't know everything that he ended up maybe saying to her. But this is why we talk about the 4 P's in the manner that we do, because provision is not just something that comes from money. When we take a look at what provision actually is, it's his production of masculine light, right? Giving him the ability to look ahead and or prepare in advance. This is his foresight. He generates stability in the form of ideas, supplies, food, finances, clothing, housing, etc. So when we talk about provision, men are providing stability in a woman's life, which is what he was actually trying to get at. Like when he said, you need men to help you through life. You need the foresight of men to help you through life. In other words, you need problem solving. You study whining and crying about protection, and you need procreation. You need all four of these things. So Black women continuing to run through this world and act like they're the only individuals, the only group of women that actually don't need this stuff from men, like the rest of the world's population of women actually do and admit to needing. Black women think that there's some type of honor or some type of accolade they supposed to get, or some type of cookie they supposed to get, or some type of badge of honor that they supposed to wear by saying, oh, I don't need these things given to me in a relationship, when on the other hand, talking out the side of their neck, when on the other hand, you beg, whine, and cry when you don't get that. And when men don't offer that to you, when you constantly tell them you don't need these things. And so when men come up and say, okay, you don't need what I offer to you, so let me just throw you some D, without no type of commitment, without no feeling, without no, you know what I'm saying, extras. I'm not going to do nothing else for you. I'm going to slide through, slide in, and slide out. That's all I'm going to do, because that's all you telling me that you want. Because when I come to you and I express to you and say, this is what I can offer you because this is what I do as a man, when you her age, you know, it's hard to tell a woman, she look like she might be in her early 30s or something like that. It's hard to tell her that 15 years from now, she gonna be in the car crying on TikTok. You understand what I'm saying? Hard to tell her that she's on a failing road because she don't see the failure yet. All kinds of red flags. I don't know why she don't see this failure. The other women around her have crashed and burned at the wall. They are a smoldering heap at the wall. Yet and still, Black women keep running into that brick wall head first. Because you refuse to understand this is what men do. Providing is not just, when you say you don't need a man, you always relegate that to money. Men do more than give you money. They do more than give you money. Just because you've only been in the transaction where money was the thing doesn't mean that men don't do more than that. You just don't want more than that. You don't want them to do more than that. You don't even put yourself in the position where he wants to do more than that. You don't put yourself in a position of letting him know, I need more than that. I need you. Because you constantly telling him how you don't need him. And every time you say you don't need him, it revolves back to money. And when he tell you, I actually provide more than that. I provide structure in your life. I provide stability in your life. I provide instruction in your life. I help you elevate. I'm another individual with another perspective that's able to lay down some guidance for you and help you make your life easier. And then y'all go into this whole diatribe about how y'all don't want to lose y'all independence. You want to be single and in a relationship, and you want to be bosses and employees. Girl, ain't nobody got time for that. You want to be the boss and you want somebody to take care of you like a baby. And you want somebody to coddle them chaotic, ridiculous, untamed, unhealed feelings that you have. Well, you call women stupid, and you know, what are you even talking about? Women get called stupid because they want to act stupid. It ain't what you called, it's what you answer to. You answer to stupidity. You answer to it. You answer to whore nicknames and stupid nicknames and stupid imagery and stupid concepts that are applied to you. You answers to that. So don't get mad when you answer to it. Because people going to keep calling you what you answer to. You don't want to be seen as masculine. You don't want to be seen as aggressive. You don't want to, but you show up consistently in public with that attitude. Swear you talking sense. And you ain't got a lick of sense. You don't have an ounce of sense. There is no sense in nothing that she said. She could not even engage in the conversation like an adult. She engaged like a kid. It was better for her to not say nothing. than to sit there and talk like a fool. So I don't understand. I don't get it. Y'all consistently sit somewhere and act a fool, and then you don't want nobody to see you as a fool. You come across as a thought. Don't want nobody to see you as a thought. You come across as masculine. Don't want nobody to see you as masculine. You come across as not wife material, and you want somebody to see you as a wife and see some potential, and you don't show none. You don't even have all these conversations going on, all of the uproar that Kevin Samuels, you know what I'm saying, that y'all had about Kevin Samuels and his show and all that kind of stuff, and all of these different shows and podcasts that done popped up with mixed panels and all that kind of stuff, and y'all still don't know how to have a sensible conversation. Y'all still don't know how to shut up and listen, and actually listen in order to understand, rather than try to sit somewhere quiet enough so you can get a rebuttal together. But you want somebody to listen to what women have to say. When you make sense, we'll listen. When you stop talking in circles, we'll listen. When you drop that colonizer feminist spiel, we'll listen. When you're able to drop that trauma talk that you like to do, we'll listen. When you go to therapy and come back, we'll listen. When you listen, we'll listen. See how that works? It's reciprocal. You don't know nothing about accountability. You don't know anything about reciprocity at all. You don't even try. And it's a shame, because you don't even have to be this way. Black women do not have to suffer like this. You really don't. You could be on your way to being the #1 top best women in the world if only you would drop that foolishness, and you do not want to drop it. And it's like, whose fault is that? Then you want to get mad at the men who are talking about they want to go passport bros, and want to get mad at the men that's saying they're going to get these other ethnicities and other culture of women and all that type of stuff. And you want to say that they have a self-hate. Don't nobody have more self-hate than a colonized mind. You hate yourself worse than anybody, which is why you always projecting about how black men can't stand you. You can't stand you. And it's evident because you don't love you. And that's evident because you don't change. You don't seek better. You don't seek to do better. You don't seek to be better. You want to be men. You're the new men. You're the new black men. Do not get mad when everybody starts treating you like new black men, because they've already started treating you like men. When they see black women and stuff getting accosted, don't nobody stop and try to get that, help that. No, ain't nobody help you no more. See you getting all accosted all on the train and stuff like that, and folks, harassing you and all of that, and arguing at you, about to fight with you and all that kind of stuff. We don't step in, or nobody steps in anymore. They pull their phone out, record it, put it on TikTok, but ain't nobody gonna help you. Why? Because you're a man. Because when the men tried to offer 4 Ps and not just 1 or 2 of them, you didn't want it. And you challenged them. Oh, what I need you for? Okay, well, suffer the consequences. That's all somebody's saying. If you don't want men to be men and you want to be the new men, be them. All the way around, 100%. Be the new men. That's all anybody's saying. If you want to be regarded as women, you're going to have to act like women. You're going to have to be feminine like women. But y'all too busy thinking that femininity is weak. Y'all too busy thinking femininity is stupid. And you're too busy trying to figure out what black men deserve rather than figure out what you're supposed to be as a woman that's independent of what you think black men do or don't deserve. For once, turn the selfishness where it's supposed to be. What do you deserve? Do you deserve to be feminine? Do you deserve to be a woman? Do you deserve to be treated as such? And if you think that you deserve to be treated like a woman, then you have to act like one. And it is what it is. Before we sign off, We are still going strong with the petition against Black Lives Matter as an organization. We are almost at our goal of 7,500 signatures. So if you want to be a part of holding Black Lives Matter accountable for the more than $100 million theft that they have committed upon the Black community, then I urge you to go into the description box and hit the link for the petition. Please sign it, share it, and contribute to it. Also, sound off in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your host, The Crimson Cure, and this was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites. Hey, guys, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. And if you've got more to say on the topic, leave a comment down below. Also, don't forget to support our sponsor, who so graciously supports this channel by clicking the description box and the link for A-Game at agameherbal.com. You can go ahead and get a 10% discount off of your next purchase using the code Kendra10. This has been yet another Crimson Cure production, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.